So this is like a good example of how impulsive I am as a person. So I just finished recording and editing the other comparison video, the Nadian one. Like I literally just put it up on YouTube right now. It is getting its first couple views right now. Literally just posted it to Discord and everything. And I'm like, oh man, I'm tired. I just literally just sped edit that thing and posted it. And I was thinking about, okay, maybe I'll play the game or something and do something else. But then I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just check out, the daily life, just to, browse it, and just get an idea for it. Because I'm like, I'm too tired, I don't want to record. And then I literally look at the first image of the Seven Seas version of the Rentarou's Family Daily Life chapter, and I already want to talk about it. And I'm like, okay, that's it, I'm recording. So that's just how much it, that's how easy it is to just like change my mind on something. Like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. So yeah, here we go. We're doing, like I said in the previous video, let's just hit all of these chapters that I want to do the rest of this volume. So we're going to do Rento's Family's Daily Life, the High Class Ladies Date, and then Home Day with Mamie-chan. We're just going to boom, 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 hit these out. I don't know when I'm going to post this. I'm literally recording this the same day I'm recording the Nadian, Forever Nadian chapter, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna post this later this week. Definitely can't record and edit two of these in the same day. So let's just see how this goes. It'll be interesting to see how I tackle this kind of video for a daily life. But before we even get to the daily life, I want to talk about the art that's included, because the in the Zune version, obviously the Zune version is obviously up to date with the weekly release of the series, so things we get like art that corresponds with like holidays and whatnot. So this chapter came around for like Christmas and New Year, so we get this nice artwork of everyone in their dresses and a nice little message of the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, which is, really nice. So when it came time for this chapter in particular to come out for the English release, obviously this didn't come out for Christmas and New Year's for us English readers. So I'm like, okay, so it makes sense that they remove the message because it didn't come out. I mean, granted, why even remove the message? Like, I think English readers are smart enough to realize that this is a Japanese manga that came out for a Japanese audience, so the message came out for the Japanese audience when it came out. Like, I think we're smart enough, right? Are we? Okay, maybe we're not. Maybe we're not smart enough. Maybe someone would pick it up and be confused, like, wait a minute, I'm picking up this manga, and wait, when did this manga come out? It was like 2 months ago? Like July? Or June? I think it was June. It's like, wait, why is this manga wishing me a Merry Christmas and Happy Birthday or not Happy, why is this manga wishing me a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in June? What's going on? Is it Happy New Year already? But even beyond that, it's like they removed the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year message from the picture, but then they also grayscaled it. Why? It's like we get so few coloring of these characters throughout this whole manga, and they grayscaled it. Why? Now, hold on. Let me go grab the actual manga real quick. Now I'm curious. Maybe in the actual manga itself, it's colored somewhere. Like maybe in the back and like the extras. Oh, I'm flipping. No, there's no color in anywhere in this manga. Yeah, there's not a single color page anywhere here. I'm upset. This beautiful piece of color art, and they grayscaled it. I'm upset. Okay. Moving on to the actual chapter itself. Oh, so that's why they grayscaled it, because it's the cover of the chapter. Hold on, let me look at this at the let me look at this in the actual physical volume. I'm on the Nadian chapter. Oh, this is the fondling chapter. Don't think I'll cover the fondling chapter. But yeah, okay, so here it is. Yeah, the grayscale. I mean, that's why it's grayscale, because it's supposed to be the cover for the chapter itself. And I'll get to the name here in a second. But I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, I guess you're saving money because you're not supposed to be printing this color thing, but come on. Come on. At least give me the color in the back. Cheap asses. Anyway, we got to talk about this name change. So, as you all know, if you're watching my channel, you are most likely a predominant reader of this series. You're reading the Zune scanlations, so you know of the ongoing series of Rentaro's family's daily life. It's now, what, 8 installments strong, 9 installments strong, something like that? And so now Seven Seas is caught up, and they have finally got to the first installment, which is crazy to think about, but that's how big the gap is between the official release in Japanese and the official English release. Is there's now been 8 installments of this omnibus of little short stories in between the official Japanese and English releases. And that's how often Nakamura has been doing these, that he's crammed in 8 of these per volume, that we're just now at the first one in the official English. And then you go and change that, and we know, we're like 99% sure, with only that 1% margin of error, that 7C saw that, and they went and changed that to an ordinary day for the Rentaro family. It's like, even if you're not aware of everything that Zune Scans is doing, like, you should know at least their naming scheme, and you should at least know that this is not just a one-off thing. Like, you should at least know that this series this is an installment thing. This is a thing that has multiple installments. So you should come up with a name that is going to at least look good when you get to part 2, part 3, part 4. So when you're getting to an ordinary day for the Rentaro, are you just going to call this an ordinary day for the Rentaro family part 2? Or is it like a second ordinary day for the Rentaro family? Which, I don't know what's worse. So, I don't know. Okay, let's get through the actual chapter itself. How long have I been rambling? 8 minutes and I haven't even gotten to the first installment. Man, and this is me tired after doing the other video and editing it. Okay, I lost the chapter. Hold on. Okay. So first segment, Zune Scans, Gals at the theater. 7C's Gyaru in the theater. So, my first question is the plural of Gyaru just still Gyaru? Like, is Gyaru, or is it not Gyarus? I'm actually really curious now. Is it one of those words where the plural and the singular is the same thing? Like moose? I don't think this has much dialogue in it. It's like, yeah, so it's the movie theater dialogue. It's like, no, Dad, why? My dear daughter, nothing is more precious to me than you. Dad, why? Dad, nothing in the world is more important to me than my precious daughter. Sheesh, what are you crying for? So's, thankies. Like, huge sorry, thankies. I mean, it's not like I'm sobbing here. This isn't even that sad. Okay, so they use the exact same big sister, little sister. The tea for today is Darjeeling. My, working so hard at your age, you're just exceptional. When I was your age, it was just pretty much just home, school, and the slots at the arcade for me. Pretty much anyone's exceptional compared to you. We have Darjeeling tea today. Man, you're cool, Mike, getting a proper job at your age and all. When I was 16, I was either at home, school, or at the arcade thinking about pachinko. Most people would be cool if that's the standard we're working with. So this is kind of Momoha kind of half confirming Mai is 16, which I think we're supposed to think the first year girlfriends, which by age, I think we're supposed to think most characters like Mai's supposed to be a first year, even though she's not attending high school. I think she's supposed to be, because Rentaro said Mai was his age. And I think we're supposed to think they're 15, not 16. And it's this weird, stupid age thing. Being spring at the beginning of the school year, most of the kids haven't had their birthday yet. When you're the first year, I think you're supposed to be 15, turning 16 during that school year. I think that's how most of it works, unless I'm completely wrong. But I think that's how it is. You're 15 going into your first year of high school, and you turn 16 there during the school year, unless you have a really early birthday. So, and Mai is... When does Mai have her birthday? think she has like a September birthday. I'm not sure. Okay. But I think a lot of misconceptions is that a lot of first years are 16. Anyway, hold on. Moving on. I'm getting too deep in this again. Okay. Please don't treat me like a child. I'm a professional maid. Age has nothing to do with it. Come on, I'm not treating you like a kid. I'm super serious. Please don't act like you're my older sister. May is my only dear older sister. Oh, no, I wasn't trying to act like anything. Don't treat me like a child. Being a professional maid has nothing to do with age. I'm not treating you like a kid. You're like a diligent hard worker, Mai. You will never be my big sister. My dear sister May is my only sister, so don't even try. That wasn't what I was going for at all. Come on, steady now. Stay on your feet. We're almost at your tent. Come on, walk straight. There's your tent. Oh, no, not again. Look at this mess. What a mess you've made again. I like Zun's added of pigsty. Clutter. How do you even sleep like this? It's like, how do you even sleep in here? Thanks so much, big shit. Don't act like my younger sister either. Thanks, big sis. You cannot be my little sister either. Shizuka is a professional hiding place. Shizuka-chan is a pro hiding spot. It's like, it's just funny that all they did was shorten professional to pro. That's all they did. Well, I guess they did change place to spot. Mimi-senpai, the knit violin you gave me is adorable. Thank you so very truly. Oh, wait. Thank you ever so much truly. Not at all. The crocheted violin you made me is so cute. I love it so much, Mimi-senpai. Please. It's like, it's like, whoop, done. Really, it's not half as amazing as the way you play your actual violin. Your violin skills are more amazing, Rin-san. Then there's tep on over, or hop. What did they... Maybe it's not hopping over. Hearing Uto play for the first time. The first time she heard Uto's thing. What of Uto's thing are we hearing, Seven Seas? She is not in fact joking right now. Try not to be too hard on her. She means no offense. Please be merciful. Actually, they don't even say please. Just, she means no offense. Be merciful. How magnificent. And what? It's amazing. Maybe it just sounds different to a musician's trained ear? I suppose beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I suppose beauty is in the eye or ear of the beholder. Did you drink my ear rot drug? Yep. Ah, simply magnificent. Perhaps there's something there only other musicians can understand? I suppose we all have our own opinions on beauty. Did she drink the ear-disintegrating medicine? Oh, how wonderful. Now, I do like Mimi's and Zun's going saying, I suppose beauty's in the eye, or I mean, ear of the beholder. And ear rot drug is a lot better than ear-disintegrating medicine. The rhythm and melody, both beyond all repair, and even her ocarina's timbre in utter ruins. Such a violent tune. The way it destroys all rhythm and melodies, how it brutalizes the timbre of the instrument. What violent music. Alright, both are pretty good there. I like, and even her ocarina's timbre in utter ruins. Though I do also like how it brutalizes the timbre of the instrument. Though I would think Rin would at least know what an ocarina is, so I like that they specify her ocarinas where she just goes, how it brutalizes the timbre of the instrument. The way it destroys the rhythm and the melodies. I have never felt my heart so moved by a piece of music. No human has ever praised her like this before. She can barely contain herself. I have never been so moved by music. Trying not to leap for joy as no one ever appreciated her music on their first listen. I like she can barely contain herself. Is that so? Then I shall grant you 100 more ballads yet. Will you truly? That girl. Oh, wait, I gotta pull out the Hank. It's like, that girl ain't right. I'll tell you what. I see. Perhaps I can gift you, say, 100 more songs. Would you do that for me? That'll drive you insane. No, I like the especially with being the bard thing. You gotta lean into the bard and say 100 more ballads instead of just saying songs. Paddler, catcher, battery, butt battery. Ow, molto violento. These two are the perfect supply and demand duo, hence why it's called S&D, ain't that right? M. Although search and destroy isn't too far off. Oofy, how violent. Oh yeah, I guess I don't know if I'll be covering Rin's intros, but yeah, the change to how violent is a whole other discussion. Those two have a good thing going, just like an S and an N come together. Don't you mean M, unless you're talking about magnets. So yeah, a completely different change to the discussion of S and D to M, like search and destroy. Search and destroy in S and M, and then, unless you're talking about magnets. Multiviolento. How violent? Oofy, ow. Mason, what are you doing? Practice swings? Swinging practice with my honored paddle, indeed. I cannot allow myself to fail to meet Ikusama's expectations. What are you doing, Mason? Are you practicing your swings? I am practicing my wondrous butt battling, Sama. Iku depends on me and I wish to satisfy her. Okay. So long as Ikusama is happy, that is sufficient for me. As long as Ikusama is happy, that's all that matters. And now for the finale. Mason, would you please? And as a finisher, Mason, please? I like the way Rin swings with all her might, full force violence, you know, but to cap it off, I don't think anything tops your sharp swing. Please, Mason, I would love the chance to observe your form. Rin's all-out violence butt battling is... butt battling. Rin's all-out violence butt batting is good for sure, but I can't end a session without Mason's snappy kind. Please, teach me, I'm begging you. Okay, I do actually like, but I can't end a session without Mason's snappy kind. I do kind of like that snappy. It's like, ow, 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 ow. Oofy. I don't like Goofy. Okay, I really like this section. I gotta see how they did this. Two of a beautiful pair. The beautiful pair. Ah, look, it's Utsuku Shusugi Senpai, the single most beautiful second year, and she's walking with AI-san, the single most beautiful first year. This is like the single most beautiful sight in this school. The most beautiful second year Utsuku Shusugi Senpai and the drop-dead gorgeous first year AI Nano-san walking together. This may just be the most dazzling science school. Ah, no. I like this build-up and payoff of Zune scans here. It's like, this is like the single most beautiful sight in the school. Let's see. Excuse me, I'm actually a really big fan of both of you. May I take a picture? Why do you shut your eyes? I'm afraid my sight will leave if I look at you directly. I'm actually a huge fan. May I please take a photo with you both? Why do you have your eyes closed? I'm afraid I'd go blind if I gazed upon you directly. Interestingly, with Zune scans, she's asking me to take a picture, whereas the 7 Cs says, may I take a picture with both of you, where it is clearly showing that in the later pictures, in the later panels, she's just taking a picture of them, not with them, like a selfie or anything like that. So that's a 7 Cs mess up there, that she's not trying to take a picture with them, like her, with the two of them with her. So that is a flub on 7 Cs, and that this is not a picture with Nano and Mimimi. That is, she just wants a picture of them. Closer, please. Just look a little bit higher. Could you hold hands? Your unassuming request hit something very intense, like this. Could you please stand closer and look up a bit? Oh, and could you hold hands as well? You sound shy, but you're being very particular. I love Mimimi's face here. Utsukushi Senpai, you'll be blurry in the photo, so please stay put. Utsukushi Senpai, could you please stay still for the shot? So yeah, pretty much the same thing, though that is an interesting flub on 7 C's part. With going back to the other lines, like, may I please take a photo with you both? See, it's that with. Now, wait, could you read that as? Yeah, because saying with you both. Wait, may I please take a photo with you both? I guess you could read that I want to take a photo with both of you in it. But then you have to say it like that. May I please take a photo with both of you in the photo? But the way they're wording it there, may I please take a photo with you both, makes it sound like that she wants to take a photo with her included. Right? I'm not crazy. With the way that's the wording, I'm actually a huge fan. May I please take a photo with you both? It sounds like she wants to be included in the photo. I'm not crazy, am I? Tell me I'm not crazy. Okay, moving on. Yaku and the 18-year-old Kusuri. Same thing, except Zune uses the numeral 18 and 70s wrote out the word 18. Grammy. I still don't like Grammy. Kusuri Ichi Senpai totes loves Granny Yaku, yeah. Yeah. No, it's not, yeah, it's huh. Kusuri keeps losing, but behold! Yeah, I can't win in sumo. Fine, then let me just... a Kusuri 18 actual sighting. We haven't seen it in so long. Oh, I wonder how 18-year-old Kusuri acts with Yaku-san. She seems to have an amount of shame at that age, so maybe she's not so needy. I wonder what she's like around Yaku when she's 18. She does seem to regain some modesty. She might not be as cuddly when she's older. Like, nope. My, such strength, you two. Granny! Nope, she's the same as always. I guess she's just Granny's little girl down to her core. Look how strong you two are. Look how strong you both are. Grammy. Alas, she's just the same. She's really just loves... She's really just... Yeah. She really must love her grandmother. Nah, I like down to her core is just the way... Write that better. To each their own chivalry. Chivalry for everybody. Freedom second to one, I tell you. It's second to none, but whatever. I love that little note at the bottom. It's second to none, but whatever. Ain't nothing better. Fill your life with some good old freedom, you hear? I cannot agree to such a simplistic premise. Freedom is the tits. I need to make that like my Discord motto. It's like, freedom is the tits. Tits equals the best. No, wait, I'll make that my Discord motto. Tits equals the best. Everyone should be free. That is not true. Oh, them's them fine words, Kishka. What do you mean freedom? Everyone should be free. What do you mean that's not true? Just the way we need to avoid that kind of phrasing, like everyone, like you can take that out of context and cause some problems online. Just the little screenshot there, everyone should be free. That is not true. Like you can make some problems online with just taking that out of context. At least you can't do that with the Zune Scans version. It's like, ain't nothing better than filling your life with some good old freedom, you hear? I cannot agree to such a simplistic premise. Let's see. No matter where you're from, nor the era to which you live, there is only one chivalry, and thus there is only one path that keeps you on the straight and narrow. No matter what, no matter when people should follow the one path of chivalry they hold within their hearts. I do kind of like the no matter what, no matter when. I do kind of like that build-up. But it is kind of built on in the Zune Scans, so no matter where you're from, nor the era which you live. So once again, it's Zune Scans being more wordy to a better effect. The path of freedom is my chivalry, you hear? Following a path like that's going to be one hell of a challenge. Liberty is my code of chivalry. It looks more like a Jomon people's hair than chivalry. I don't know what a Jomon people. I see, so that is your chivalry then, so be it. Stick to your own convictions and follow the path you believe in. I'm not sure chivalry means what you think it means. I see, so that is your code of honor. Very well, then go live the way you believe. She'll accept anything so long as you call it chivalry, which is a great callback. Well, granted, this would be the callback, but the way that we had in that Uto chapter just recently with her whole hair thing, the way that Uto called herself, her pulling her hat over her hair, it's like, this is my new chivalry, and then Kishka just kind of dropped the whole thing. He was like, oh, this is your chivalry? I was like, okay, I'm just going to drop this whole thing. It's like, Kishka will drop just about anything as long as you call it, this is my chivalry. This is my code of honor. The Hanazono's on a diet. The Hanazono girl's on a diet. Just one parfait is obviously too much. Our morning walk won't be enough to make up for a single parfait. A whole parfait would be too much. A single parfait would undo a whole morning's walk. Half a parfait, though. It's only half is wrong, right? Half the parfait, half the crime. I do kind of like that from the Seven Seas version. It's like this cute little like I know I'm doing wrong, but I'm being cute about it. It's like half the parfait, half the crime. The massage human of the grapefruit, the smooshy fruit massage man. Special move forehead on ma. Special move forehead force. Bugad. I forgot about that. Bugad. Bugad. I always feel light as a feather after your massage, Momiji-san. It's a good way for me to train too. Train, you say? How could I repay you like this? My body always feels lighter after Momiji-san massage. Yeah. My body feels so much lighter after Momiji's massage. Yeah, Momiji-san's massage. Why can't I say that? There's a lot to massage on your body, so it's very good training for me too. Training? It's like you said her secret word, training. Wish I knew how to thank you. Thank you. This'll do nicely. I do kind of like that. This'll do nicely, so just have myself. But that ain't what those electric massagers are for. That's not how you use a massager. Senpai, kohai, upperclassmen, underclassmen. Which, okay, yeah, fair enough. You using the Japanese term, the English term, same thing. Tomato, tomato. I am my dear sister's younger sister, you know. No one but dearest sister, of course. You really look up to her, huh? Well, I guess I look up to Karane-senpai the same way. No one but dearest sister, of course. An older person I respect. Maybe Karane. Interesting, they kind of changed the conversation a little bit. It's like Mai just doing her usual spout of, I am my dear sister's younger sister, you know. And then Kurumi goes, you really look up to her, huh? Well, I guess I look up to Karane-senpai the same way. So they're already in this middle of this conversation. So yeah, it is interesting with the Zune version. They're like, we're catching him like in the middle of this conversation where Mai's going, I am my dear sister's younger sister, you know, that's who I look up to. And then Kurumi's like, yeah, you really do look up to her, huh? Well, I guess I look up to Karane-senpai. Whereas it's kind of written a little differently. Where we do catch him in the middle of the conversation, it's like, who do I look up to? No one but my dear sister, of course. And then Kurumi's kind of repeating the question to kind of enlighten the reader, going, an older person I respect? Maybe Karane-senpai, I guess? So it's rewritten a little bit to inform the reader of, like, what is the question? What is the conversation going on right now? Let's see. She takes care of everyone. Everyone relies on her for stuff. She really has that senpai vibe, right? I wish I could be more like that. But when you put it like that, you are the same way, Kurumi-senpai. You take care of us, too. Like when you gave me advice on if I should get contacts. And with Rin-san, she's really happy you share her interests. She's good at taking care of people, and everyone relies on her. She's a model upperclassman. Maybe I want to be more like her. Speaking of caring, Kurumi-senpai, you're a very caring person too. You helped me when I wanted advice about contact lenses. Rin-san also mentioned that she's glad she shares interests with you. So that's interesting to think about. I remember this contact conversation, but I just now realized. So does this mean that Kurumi wears contacts? Because why would she be the one to come to advice about contacts? So does Kurumi normally wear contacts? Does she need glasses and she doesn't wear glasses, but she wears contacts? That makes me question, like, how many girlfriends wear contacts? Like, how many of these girls need glasses, but they're actually wearing contacts? I must know. I need all the information. Like, we've seen Mimimi with, like, glasses on, but those were, like, I'm guessing, like, readers that do her nails. So just like Karane-senpai, you feel a lot like a senpai. I mean, just suck on some candy if you're gonna flap your gums anyway. Kurumi-senpai, you're, like, a proper classman, too. Oh, come on, stop your yap and have some candy. Oh, you seem like good mood, Kurumi-san, grinning from ear. No, I'm not. Oh, what are you smirking about, Kurumi-san? Nothing. And then and of course, as everybody knows if you've been watching my content, the one segment of daily life that sent me spiraling in my infamous video. The reason why I wanted to do this segment, because I wanted to compare, like, what did Seven Seas do regarding this whole bit of the chapter that sent me on my little journey into Rentaro and his possibly divorced parents. So let's do it. Rentaro's spending money. Rentaro's pocket money. Uto, I found that Snufkin-looking Pentaro you were looking for. I found a Pentaro dressed up like Snufkin, the one that you were looking for before. Thank you, however, I cannot repay you for. Don't worry, it's a gift. Rentaro, you're always doing so much for us. Do you have enough spending money for all your expenses, dear? Thank you, but I'm presently out of funds. Don't worry, it's a gift. You're always doing things for us, Rentaro. Won't you run out of pocket money? Yeah, do you? Is your family rich like Hahari-san's? No, not really. My parents are regular teachers. We have a very normal family. But well, I figured that I really need money if I'm... I feel like there's an if that needs to be here. But well, I figured that I really need money if I'm to make you all happy. Something doesn't... I feel like there's a word missing here. But well, I figured that I really need money if I'm to make you all happy. So I've been saving every penny I've earned from stuff like rewards, allowances, and New Year's gifts. That's true. Are you rich like a... Oh, interesting. So I'm just looking over at Seven Seas versions. So what Meimei goes, that's true. And then Yamame goes, are you rich like Hakari-san's family? So interesting that with Zune she asks, is your family rich like Hahari-san's? But in Seven Seas, are you rich like Hakari-san's family? So once again, we're getting a whole lot of Hakari-san switching. Didn't that just happen in one of the last videos I just covered? Like, there was a lot of switch up between Hahari and Hakari. There was some kind of, like, little mix-up. Oh, no, both my mom... Okay, this is the line I need to focus on. Oh no, both my mom and dad are teachers. We're a normal household. But I've been thinking that if I want to make you all happy, having some money wouldn't hurt. So I started saving money I got from doing chores, monthly allowances, So I started saving money I got from doing chores, monthly allowances, and gifts from New Year's. So Seven Seas' version definitely more implies that they are all within the same household, much like I kind of speculated. Whereas in the Zoonscans version, like we have a very normal family. But yeah, the Seven Seas version definitely leans more into we have a very normal household, which leans more into what I said in that video where I think it actually almost debunks my video just a little bit, because we say we're a normal household, which if they were divorced, obviously he wouldn't say that. Like if they were divorced and had two different if he was going between two different houses, or if he only lived with one parent, he wouldn't say that. Or if his parents were just like divorced, but still living in the same household, but in a loveless marriage, he wouldn't say something like that. I don't think anyone would say a normal household if it was something like that. So it is kind of funny to think that the Seven Seas version kind of debunks my video a little bit. But like I said, this is all it's all up into interpretation. So it's just like this one line. I'm not going to debunk my entire video based on one little line like this, especially off of Seven Seas version. When they can't even get Ahari and Hakari like the same. They can't even keep that straight, so I'm not going to write too much on that. We're a normal household. How did I even get the whole... I have to go rewatch that video again. Like, how did I even get that they are still, like, in the same household? Because even in the Zoonscans version, we have a very normal family. How did I get... I mean, Rentaro... I have to go rewatch the video, but how did I get that they are still living in the same household? That Rentaro thinks that could still be normal. Like, if his parents are, like, in a loveless marriage. How did I get to that? I have to go rewatch the video. Anyway. For as long as I can remember before you even met us then, yes, but I just thought if I ever met a girl who actually liked me in the future, I wanted to be sure I could do everything I could so she knows how much I love her. For as long as I can remember, none of us even knew you back then, true, but if I ever met someone who would love me back, I knew I'd want to make them happy no matter what. And so, we love you so much. So I'm gonna say that this one thing is, like, I'm gonna say I like the Seven Seas version of this picture, just on the sole fact that just because they used only the phrase "you do," just because it's less words, there's actually less cover up, because Zune used "we love you so much" and it's so much more wording, it covers up more characters. Like Mei is like practically fully covered up, and so is Shizuka, and especially Akari. But they're not in the Seven Seas version. So I'm just going to go purely off that. The Seven Seas version is better because the characters aren't as covered up as much. So that's funny. But yeah. So I got another like 30 minutes here and I'm... Okay, but yeah. That was fun. And I know... Like, I'm like at 37 minutes right now, and I know like I spent 8 minutes just talking about the beginning, the naming of the chapter before anything else. So this will be fun to do because almost every volume past this is going to have a daily life going forward. So it'll be fun to do this. Just hit the little segments as they come through. But yeah, this was fun. I don't know when I'm gonna edit this, but anyway, let me guys know what you guys think of this. Like I said, I'm gonna try to blow through these in a weekly thing. I'm trying to make this a little bit of a weekly video along with everything else. But let me know what your favorite segment is from this section of daily life, and let me know what your favorite or not favorite changes from these segments. Anyways, I will see you guys on the next video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.